Hello, lovelies. It's G here with Golden Thread Tarot. How are you doing? I hope this message is finding your life in love and light and abundance. Okay, I'm here to do another clearing the fog. So we are doing another clearing the fog message for September, for the month of September. Okay, so we're going to be bringing some enlightenment, sorry, to you guys about some things that you just couldn't quite grasp. Some things that you're still just like, but what did this mean? And we're going to concentrate on the month of September. Okay. We're going to concentrate on shedding some light on some things that you were just still just like kind of foggy about, right? Some things that at the time it wasn't right or wasn't quite time for you to understand exactly why and where and what and who. So we're going to figure that out now because it's now time for you guys to understand what was truly happening, okay? So let's get started. Wow, that was quick. Accountability on the back of the deck, okay? That was super quick. Okay, my goodness. Yeah, so definitely you guys were dealing with some karmic energy. I definitely felt that when I was shuffling the cards here. You guys were dealing with some karmic cycles. So circles, number 34 circles. Clarity begins in the eye of the storm. So definitely you guys could feel like right now that things are kind of chaotic. You could be dealing with some tower moments over September that you're still just like, but why did that happen? What was I supposed to be learning here? Okay, so we're going to do some clarifying that, okay? Enough. Number 20, you were born enough. So some things happened to you. I'm feeling with this some with some tower moments of some people, places, or things exiting out of your life, okay? And you were just like, well, why did me and my best friend fall out? Or why did me and this person, or why am I fighting with my family? Or why? It's because you need to know that you are good enough without those people's energy in your life, okay? Spirit is trying to show you that maybe you're kind of like, well, why did I lose this position? Or why did I lose, for some of you, you're really asking about a specific, like an internship or a position in kind of a program like that. And out of nowhere, you just got denied, or you were in the middle of your program and they came to you and they're like, I'm so sorry, you're not going to be able to continue your program. Maybe perhaps you got an acceptance letter and then they told you, oh, sorry, you got this by mistake or something like that, which I'm so sorry. I'm sure that was a really big letdown. I'm so sorry, love. But Spirit is trying to show you that there is something else that would serve you more. There is a different program that you are going to get into, or there's like something that would be like your second or third choice that you're kind of like about is actually going to be what serves you the most. I understand that the other program, to your thought process from your perspective, was going to be what gave you everything you needed, but at this second or third choice is actually where you're actually supposed to be, right? Because a lot of times it's not about what we want, it's about what we actually need. And the divine is trying to show you that that place, you were either going to meet a person, a place, a thing, some kind of event was going to happen if you had gone to that place that would not have served your highest and spiritual good, your highest spiritual path, okay? So yeah, and there's something at this other place that serves you so much more. So if you're wondering, why did I lose this job? Why did I lose that house? Why did I get denied in the application? There's that just wasn't serving for you, okay? It would not have been for your best good, all right? 21, key to intimacy. Intimate love is at a core need to be met in relation to ourselves. Can I start over? My goodness. I always have such a hard time reading this card. Just this particular card. Maybe Spirit's trying to tell me something. Okay. No joke. 21, key to intimacy. Intimate love is a core need to be met in relation to ourselves and those closest to us. The journey to intimacy often includes learning what love is not. Okay. So some of you might be like, why did I meet this person? Why did I have to go through this karmic cycle with this person? I dealt with so much heartbreak, so many things on the other side of it. For those of you who I really identify with that, I feel like you just very recently broke up with somebody that you felt like, right? Well, kind of how this girl is in the darkness right here, right? And you're just kind of like, but why? And you're dealing with all of the darker side of of loneliness and regret, a part of a relationship. But Spirit is trying to tell you that, again, just like I said with the enough, you're enough. You were in a karmic cycle with this person that needed to be broken, right? You need to understand that you are good enough to exist without that person. There was codependency here. There was karmic lessons. And this karmic cycle has ended with this person because you learned the lessons that this person was supposed to teach you. And you need to let go. because it's time for you to move on and learn lessons from somebody else. And I'm not saying that these next lessons are going to be that they're going to be just as painful or hurtful, or it's going to be another karmic cycle. It's time for you to let go. And if you're just fresh out of a relationship, maybe, I'm not saying that you're immediately going to go straight into another relationship. That it would be really good to build your relationship with yourself, if you really identify with that, right? And to understand a little bit, right, when you're ready to take some accountability to the things that in a way that you were karmic, right? Because if we have to admit that we were in a karmic relationship with somebody, that means that we were also being karmic, right? And there are some things inside us that we needed to look at, right? And this person brought those things up, and now it's time for you to let go and to learn more about yourself, to learn more about, well, why was I with this person that made me feel like I wasn't good enough? Because Spirit is sitting here saying you are good enough. Spirit often comes to us right here as like this rider here, as we're in the middle of the circle. If we're in the middle of all this chaos, and then suddenly we're just like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. This is too much. I've hit my limit. I can't do this anymore. I'm done. I'm gone. Right? Or maybe it's the other person that does that. It's because the karmic cycle with that person was over. And a lot of you might be asking, well, why did I have to go through that? Because there were lessons that you needed to learn from that person, and lessons that you need to learn about yourself, about how strong you can be after somebody tries to do something like this to you. I'm so sorry, you guys. Just one second. Okay, so sorry about that, you guys. And that was so funny though, because that was my grandmother calling me, because she had some pieces of like, sorry, she knows that with like cardboard and styrofoam and random stuff, I have like random projects that I do, like random craft projects that I do. And I like to reuse stuff that already comes in packaging and stuff like that, because you might as well reuse it. You already have it. So she was calling me basically being like, hey, do you want this trash? And I was like, no, I'm good. I don't need it. I don't need it. It would just sit around. I don't know exactly what I would do with it. I don't have a project that I'm exactly doing with it, because she was moving and she had like pieces of cardboard, and I was like, I have a project for that. And I was like, oh, so she was like, hey, I have some cardboard for you, and I'm like, thank you so much. And then she was like, I also have some styrofoam, and I'm like, I don't need that. It's okay, right? So even though, I'm sorry we got interrupted, right? It's very much so like, hey, understand that it was time for you to come to an understanding that some things didn't serve you, right? Like, no, it was just kind of sitting around. It would probably just sit around my house. I probably don't really need it. It would just bring in some stagnant energy that I don't need around the house, or that I don't need. And, so it's like very much so correlating exactly with what I'm talking about here in this reading, right? It's kind of like understanding that whatever it was, was kind of extra, was kind of excess, and you didn't really need it, right? It was something that would probably just hold you back, or something that would make you think, well, do I need that? Well, I might need it. Well, I could maybe use it. Well, I'll just keep it just in case. And I'm not saying that maybe, but maybe you kind of felt that way about this person or about this job, oh no, well, I don't know, well, where else would I go, or who else would I be with? So I guess I'll just stay here. But Spirit is trying to tell you, no, this was stagnant. This was just something that didn't serve you sitting around, and it's like, hey, it's not time for this. Also, for some of you might have received old text messages, because, like we said at the just a couple of days ago, Mercury retrograde began. And before that was some pre-shadow, and some pre-shadow energy, and a lot of other planets are in retrograde right now. So it's really like turning inward, looking towards why all these things were in your life, and what things were stagnant, what things were holding you back, okay? And understand that it's kind of this clearing energy coming throughout your life to kind of make you turn inside and really be like, do I really need this? Did I really need this relationship? Did I really need this job? Did I really need this thing to define how good I was by, like, oh well, I have a man, or oh, I have a job, so that's my oh well, I'm doing good, right? But were you really doing good, right? Absolutely. Number 39, perspective. A calm and clear mind is free to see differently, right? In the chaos, it's hard. In the middle of the karmic cycle, it's hard to see that you are actually good enough to not deal with the BS, right? That you are actually not, that you are actually, you know, you guys might have really been dealing with a person, a place, a thing that kind of kept you, even if it was subconsciously, in this mindset that you weren't good enough. Maybe even somebody that here, like this person's kind of looking away, where they're kind of not taking responsibility to make a choice, right? They're here with all these choices in front of them. They're kind of just like, I really don't want it. I really don't want to do it. You know, I just don't. And Spirit's like, well, I'll make the choice for you because that's what actually best serves you. That's what you actually really need to do. Exactly. Thank you, Spirit. Look at the bigger picture. Step back and look at the bigger picture. Okay, yeah. Some of you guys could have been dealing with a Capricorn, or you could be a Capricorn, okay? Or a Sagittarius. Wow. So definitely that tower moment. You guys just saw how it just split around everywhere. It halved again on that look at the bigger picture, okay? Wow. Work through your fears. So absolutely work through your fears of being alone or being without this, you know, or whatever whatever this thing was. It was a crutch for you, is what Spirit's saying. It was a crutch for you, and that's why it was taken away out of your life, okay? Believe in the impossible. Believe that you can make it without this person, place, thing, idea, mindset, family, whatever it is. You think you feel like I can't make it without this. I need this. Like I said, it was a crutch for you. No, you can. Suddenly out of nowhere, I'm having like throat chakra issues. So you guys it might have been really, this person could have really stagnated. Like your throat chakra really made you feel like you couldn't speak up, like you couldn't speak your truth. Okay. But you can. Exactly. Thank you, Spirit. 8 of Cups. Walk away from this because it doesn't serve you. Right? That moon has come out and illuminated everything that you need to know about these cups, about how these cups are empty, or these cups actually didn't serve you. It could have been something that you were at a position, you know, something that you've believed in, something that you've worked really hard on for a long time, and now you're kind of just like, look, like this isn't really even what I wanted. This isn't really even giving me what I want, or what I wanted, or what I needed in this circumstance. Excuse me. I need to put on this ring. Oh yeah, that feels nice. Okay. Yeah, exactly. You've gotten this idea, like, okay, Ace of Wands, I want a passionate new beginning, and I'm not gonna get it if I stick around here, right? Look at that person walking away with that Ace of Wands, that stick in their hand, right? Nope, I've gotten this idea. Actually, this doesn't serve me. Actually, I need to get out of here. Actually, this karmic cycle is over. I need to take this idea and walk away and turn away and take it to somewhere where I actually feel like I'm good enough, where I'm actually in a relationship with somebody who actually cares about me, or who actually, you know, who actually wants to build with me. I need to take my idea to a program that actually celebrates my ideas. I need to take this to a place, because if this is a job, it was like a dead end. It was dead weight. Whatever this was, it was dead weight. It was a dead weight karmic cycle that was trying to keep you stuck. Exactly. It kept you sitting here waiting around, waiting and waiting and waiting. Tell me about this cycles or circles. Yeah. It kept you in this, well, maybe if I could, but I'm here, and that's okay. Whatever this was, relationship, mindset, whatever it was, okay, that didn't serve you, it kept you in this it's like fantasy of dreaming, right? Instead of getting that idea and actually walking away and actually doing it, it's like, well, I'm here, so I'll just dream about this relationship being better, or I'll fantasize about my life being better, or being, you know, or I'll fantasize about being in the place where I actually want to be. And what you didn't understand is that whatever this was, it was keeping you trapped there. It was keeping you trapped in a fantasy that wasn't real. Yeah, walk away. Yeah, it kept you here in this back and forth. Well, I guess I could. Well, maybe I could. Well, if I should, I don't know. Well, if I left, my family just wouldn't support me. And you know what? My job just really needs me because we're in the middle of a shortage right now and they don't have enough people here. But I really don't want to be here. But it's really not serving me. But I'd feel guilty if I leave because I'm thinking about my coworkers, or I'm thinking about my classmates, or I'm thinking about all of this. If I left the program, it wouldn't be quite right. If I left this mindset, my family wouldn't support me doing this because it's not what they believe in. All of this back and forth, all of this conflict, all of this in your mind going back and forth about how you should have, you know, in your heart you should let this go or you should walk away, but there's just so much here that it's hard to walk away. And then you were presented this, right? And it's like, it's almost like with this Page of Pentacles here, like Spirit kept telling you, you have this new beginning that's sitting here waiting for you, and you're just kind of like so heartbroken. Like, do I even deserve this? Can I do this? Can I move on past this? Okay, Spirit wants me, even though it's 2021. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that it was 2021, like this year. Like, this is the year of change. This is the year that you realize that you are enough. Spirit wanted me to switch this around and put intimacy, key to intimacy, and then put you are enough. And then put the perspective, right? Yeah, Six of Swords. Walk away. Realize that it is time for you to walk away. Walk away from the into calmer waters. To push away to understand the keys of intimacy. This didn't serve me. Yeah. For a lot of you, it is a choice in love. It is a choice to walk away from a karmic. Just some kind of karmic cycle here that you were stuck in. Yes. Wheel of Fortune, it's time. It was divine time for you to see this. It was part of your destiny to see, to be in this karmic relationship. You keep asking why, because you needed to learn this. You needed to know this. The pain that you went through wasn't just for you to be in pain. It was for you to see that you deserve, that you're enough to not stay in a situation that makes you feel like this. This isn't real love. This isn't real happiness. This isn't real success. It isn't real success because other people look at you and feel like you're successful just because you have somebody, or just because you have a job, or other people would love to be in your position, but you're going home every night just being like, I wish I was somebody different. I was with somebody different. I was doing something different. I'm not satisfied in this. Well, just because other people think you're successful, it's about, at the end of the day, how you feel when you go home, when you lay your head down at the end of the night. It's about how you feel satisfied with your life. And if you're not feeling satisfied, it's not worth it to stay in it just because it looks better to other people to be in that situation. For some of you, I feel like you felt like you'd be ungrateful, like wanting more or wanting something different made you feel like, well, I'm here, and I'm doing well financially, and I have a good job, and or I have a relationship that a lot of other people wish they could find a relationship, and my relationship is okay, but it's like it looks okay from the outside, but there is so much unhappiness and you just feel unsatisfied on the inside with this. But it's not about how things look from the outside. It's about how they actually feel being there in the moment for you. Other people might be grateful for it. It might be perfectly fine for them, but it wasn't right for you. And that's okay. You don't deserve to explain that to anyone. You don't, well, I should say, you don't owe that. You don't owe that to anyone to, well, why? Why would you leave this? Why would you give this up? Because it's not what I want. Well, I would be so happy. Okay, well, then you can have it. But I'm not. Thank you. Here's my truth. That's my truth. Enough. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Ace of Cups and the Death card. I'm going through this transformation. I have realized that I am enough, that I can put an end to this stagnancy, to this situation that doesn't serve me anymore. And I deserve to be granted this new beginning. I deserve this true satisfaction here. Wow. Wow. For a lot of you, it was about deciding to step up into your to really step into your masculine energy and be like, I'm going to create something that matters to me, that means something to me. I'm going to establish this foundation that means that to me. Wow. Yeah. Perspective. For some of you, you might have been seeing a masculine energy from a different perspective. But for a lot of you, it's just about like taking back your own personal power. Yeah. Two of Pentacles. It's like, I don't have to, you know, I don't just have the one option. I actually have a different one. Let's see how this person is like sitting there looking. They have the two pentacles and they're going back and forth, right? But they're looking at this one like, actually, I can actually have this. For some of you, and I'm getting a very masculine energy off of this. For some of you, you might have been weighing back and forth two options or two paths or two people. And you're like, you've gained some kind of better perspective on your choices here. Yeah. And it was a big burden. Yeah, you were really confused and really couldn't see with that Two of Wands in reverse, right? You felt you were so burdened by the choice, or so burdened by holding. It's like two things together, you know, that it was clouding your judgment, that you couldn't see the true path forward. Perspective. Yeah. What did I say? With that Eight of Cups, the moon came out. The moon came out the moon came out and illuminated all that was in the dark. Illuminated what was real and what was false. And the moon also represents like your subconscious. Okay. Yeah, temperance, like the temperance. What I just said too. I say that all the time with this particular temperance card, the well. Like this temperance card reminds me of the subconscious. Right? Because it's like the surface up there, right? It's like what's illuminating the surface up here. Illuminating down what's underneath the water, and what's underneath the water here, this well, representing your subconscious underneath, right? Wow. Yeah. Wow. Even more. Holy crap, it keeps going. The sun, illumination. Right? The moon came out, illuminated this the truth that's actually down in your conscious and your subconscious, and the sun came out. The clouds part ways, right? The clouds of that Seven of Cups part ways, and there's the truth. The dawning of a new day. Wow. Wow, yes. That was reminding me of the Strength card, and here it is, the Strength, finding your true strength inside of you. What is this? See how this is kind of parted right there? I'm like, I want to see what's there. Justice. Receiving the true justice. Your true justice, which was ending this karmic cycle with this person, place, thing, whatever it was. What's this card? King of Wands, right? Finding that fire, that passion, that drive, that motivation inside of you to go forward and give yourself what you deserve. Yeah, feeling Eight of Swords in reverse, your mind free. No longer being trapped in your mind in this around and around and around cycle of, well, I can't, but what if, right? That Five of, right? But what if this and what if that, and all this conflict and all these other people and all these other people's opinions. Yeah. Six of Cups. I want what's true for me. True reunion. The Star, more enlightenment. Wow. Healing, hope, understanding. I can have this different path that I just keep denying myself. I can actually have it. It's a path that you yourself, with this Four of Cups here, you yourself denied. Tell me more about this moon energy. Wow. So we already saw the Emperor and the Empress. Right? That's right, the feminine moon energy, right? Wow, look at that. With the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Wands showing itself back there too. I see the Emperor showing itself back there too, but it's in reverse. It's barely peeking. Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I don't need to turn my back on this anymore. I don't have to live with this guilt. Look, Seven of Cups in reverse. Just like I said, you parted ways, right? You parted ways with this isolation, with this sadness, with this turning your back on things that feeling like, oh, you know, let me turn around and actually see the two cups, the two things that I do, the thing that I do have that actually does work for me, right? Here with this Queen of Cups, right? Diving into your deep subconsciousness. Very listening to your intuition, deciding to take that cup, right? Finding your true self with this Empress here. Okay, tell me about the Sun card. What's this Enlightenment? Wow. Six of Wands, victory. Wow. Finding true success, true victory. Wow, and that's so funny too, because this Sun card actually reminds me of the traditional Six of Cups card. You guys know where it's the person riding forward with the staff on so that's really funny. Right? Right, and then look, these two people with the sun, with the suns behind them, right? This illumination, freedom, strength, illumination, freedom. This is beautiful, you guys. Wow, Six of Cups again. Right, look what I said. Turn it with that Five of Cups, right? Turning it. Look at the two with the two cups, right? To not turn away from it. Here, and here it reminds me of that. Oh, I already put it back. That Queen of Cups, right? It's like the ocean right here, right? It's like the ocean and the sun behind them, right? There's my Two of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Cups, right? Even though it's a night sky here, there's something, right? It just reminds me of it. Wow. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, because it was time, it was destiny for you to figure this out, for you to find this out, for you to be able to walk away from it. And you know, like I said, with that, where I was talking about, were you sitting in bed up at night with your head, you know, unable to sleep, with it weighing on your mind so heavily, but it's like, leave this behind, right? With this Nine of Swords in reverse, leave that behind. Wow. Tell me about this Ace of Cups here, please, Spirit. Well, I saw the Page of Cups in reverse, unapologetic. Unapologetically going towards your Ten of Cups, okay? Because the Moon in reverse, you see, right? You see now. Wow, 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 wow. Things that were hidden to you in the past. Wow, okay. Wow, Spirit. The choices, there's the Lovers again, the choices that you made here. And the, right? I had, right, with the Two of Pentacles, I had these two pentacles. Wow, I can actually have this one pentacle, the one that I actually really want, the one that I felt like I was too weak, or I had too many insecurities to go after, with the Strength card in reverse here, right? I did not have the strength inside of me. I did not think I had what I needed to really actually, right? Subconsciously, it's like going inside and feeling like, maybe even subconsciously discovering you felt like you didn't deserve to have it, but you do, right? Unapologetically going towards the Ten of Cups. Yeah, right? Absolutely. Three of Swords in reverse, undoing the heartbreak, right? The heartbreak that you felt, that we talked about with that Three of Swords. Beautiful. Wheel of Fortune, please, with this key to intimacy. Wheel of Fortune. Wow, the World. A brand new cycle beginning for you. Traveling away from the things that don't serve you anymore, towards your destiny, towards the things that do serve you. And it's so weird too, because this Wheel of Fortune is actually paired up here with the Six of Swords here, and then look, here's the Six of Swords in reverse here. So it's this very like stop, start, like small steps. I did see the Knight of Pentacles kept showing itself to me too. So it's like, don't get overwhelmed with the fact that you felt like you were in the cycle, then you stop, then you relieve the cycle, then you go forward, then there's another cycle, you wrap it up, you move forward a little bit. There's another cycle, you wrap it up, you move forward a little bit. It's okay, right? I was just about to say you're moving at divine time. Wheel of Fortune, you are moving at divine time. Wow. Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, with the Chariot card in reverse again with the Six of Cups. Like there was something, it's like you were going forward, then you got stopped, then you were going forward, then you got stopped because there were like people, places, things, certain things, like like a checklist of things that you had to go down before you could find the clarity that you needed all the way through, right? Six of Swords. Whoops. A King of Cups in reverse. There was a King of Cups in reverse here. Somebody being very manipulative, trying to stop you, emotionally manipulative, trying to stop you from moving forward. Or for some of you, if you do identify with being more of if you identify with being this King of Cups, locking yourself out of your emotions, out of how you really felt, really, digging down underneath, right, to your subconscious, wondering why you did this. But for the majority of you, I feel like there was a masculine King of Cups in reverse energy that was trying to stop you from moving forward. And it's like you need to, I do not like the energy of this King of Cups. I'm gonna just like literally like put it over there, like, oh my God, that was such a karmic feeling that card had. Yeah, this person was trying to stop your abundance, and this person was trying to stop you from seeing yourself as this Queen of Pentacles, right? And as you're walking away, Six of Swords, from, right, the rocky waters, which is that King of Cups in reverse, walking away, you're coming into this abundance for yourself, okay? Because it's like this person, their energy, all of that had to get out of your life. Yeah, because they were full card in reverse. They were trying to stop you from your new beginning. And it's like you had to get out of the cycle with this person first before all of this could come in from you. I just suddenly felt like really hot. Tell me about this five. I think it's because I'm getting towards this Five of Wands energy here. Yeah, Four of Swords in reverse. What is that? And the Tower moment. With another Two of Wands reverse. Yeah, this clouded judgment here from like all this outside perspective. Everybody else. Well, what would everybody else think of if I ended this, or I walked away, or I left this? Yeah. Judgment, exactly. Wanting to misjudgment, but it's like it's your divine path to get out of it. Oh yeah, for some of you, it's seriously a relationship. It's either a relationship or moving away from a home, or moving away from something that you found very, very foundational. Something like a really serious like job or a home or a marriage, okay? Or yeah, somebody was like, I literally hear somebody saying like, you'd be stupid to walk away from this, and you're just like, no. Well, judgment. They're not the ones that have to walk your path. You are. Yeah. Sun in reverse. The Sun in reverse here coming out for this Seven of Cups. This, not seeing it, refusing your enlightenment. Refusing your enlightenment. But that's the past. That's the cycle that you were in, right? And over here on this other side is receiving the enlightenment. Tell me about this Death card right here. Queen of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse and a Three of Wands in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. It's just like too much attachment. It's like a false attachment to something that didn't serve you anymore. Yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you, Spirit. To this denying what your true path was. This Knight of Pentacles, like I was talking about earlier. This like, oh well, I guess I'll just hold back. I just won't do it. I just kind of won't procrastinate. This procrastination, this denying of who you really are. This not having proper boundaries in your life between those people and yourself. And it's like living like allowing other people to live vicariously through you, and letting those people and their choices rule your life, be more important to your life and what the life that you want to live. Those other people's choices being more important, how they would choose to live being more important than how you're actually living your own life. Yeah, it's time for you to put an end to this right here. This is your karmic cycle that you were stuck in. And on the other side of putting an end to this here is unapologetically going after what you love, what will give you that moment, and finding that empress inside of yourself. Diving down deep into your subconscious, finding this balance here in between this moon and the sun, this feminine and masculine energy here, and finding victory there. Wow. All right, well, we're going to wrap this up with a little bit of advice. Okay, look, I tried to pick this up and wow, okay. And it cut on full moon and Gemini. The answers you need are coming, okay. And a new romantic cycle begins. So for those of you who are actually ready for a new romantic cycle to come into your life, okay. Okay, exactly. So don't let your past hold you back. I was just about to say, for those who feel like they're not ready, don't let your past hold you back. Because everything's going to come into your life in divine timing, exactly when it's supposed to. Any more by finishing up this clearing the fog for September for the collective? Wow. Look at this freaking cut right here. Okay. I don't know if I mentioned that, but with this death card, I meant to say that there was some kind of Scorpio energy here in the past that you needed to let go of. This could be Scorpio, like that Scorpio is right. That's why it's represented by the death card. That's why it's a representation of the death card. That energy of transformation. Just massive transformational energy coming into your life, because it was like this karmic came into your life, right, to enlighten you on the other side of it. And yes, this enlightenment might have come through pain and through some kind of suffering, but it's like you're not defined by the pain or the suffering or the negative things that you went through with this person, place, thing, mindset, whatever it is. You're actually defined by the enlightenment that you had on the other side of it. The lessons that you learned despite this person trying to lower your vibration, right? It's time to release negativity. That's this transformational death energy that's coming into your life. It's time to release that energy, okay? Right? That's a time for healing now. On the other side of this, you can expect powerful change, right? This powerful change inside of you going to this transformational energy, this death energy, right? Surrender to the divine. Hold your vision moving forward. Your commitment was being tested. That's that karmic energy coming, trying to test your commitment to moving forward. But you did. Or it's time that you make the choice to. So that this healing can happen, Or you've already been doing the healing, and yeah. Have faith in your dreams. Your emotions are running high. A spirit understands that your emotions are running high. You might have some old emotions coming back around. That's something that you thought that you were done with. You could be having some dreams, or you could be like actual literal dreams, or you could be having some kind of information or something like that comes towards you that might kind of might re-stir up old feelings or old, you might be, the spirit is saying that maybe you realize there's still some anger or some jealousy or whatever the feeling is towards this person, place, thing, whatever it was that caused this transformational energy. And spirit saying that those emotions are coming up to the surface so you can realize that they're still there, so that you can release them, because this is negativity that no longer serves you. There's a lot of purple energy here. Uh-oh. Exactly. Or this past, right? Do not let your past hold you back. And I picked up the Judgment card here when I was saying that, right? Understanding that it was all part, that this person stood in your way, you know, because it was part, wow. Yeah, ended again right there with that. It was all part of the karma, right? You were supposed to meet this person along your path. That's what was supposed to happen. So that on the other side of it, you could go through this transformation. Or that through it, you could allow yourself to be transformed and to just go ahead and finish letting go of the rest of the energy with this person. Go ahead and close the cycle with this person and let go. Because on the other side of it, you have realized, I am good enough, and I am, you know, I deserve, like I said before, I deserve to be in a relationship or a place or a thing, or chase after my dreams, because that's what I deserve. I don't deserve to be with somebody or in some place or have people around me that don't believe in me, right? Shift in perspective. All right, can we wrap this up, please, Spirit? No, of course. Look at the bigger picture. Try and put these back in. End of a tough cycle approaches. So absolutely understand that all the hard work, all the healing and everything that you've gone through with this person, in the end, you know, it serves you. In the end, you know, it's like, let go of the negative emotions that you have about this and get the learning that you need to have, right? Because even emotions that we consider low vibration or negative, they serve their purpose. They only become like this negative or this karmic, right, when we hold on to them and when we don't let go of them, right? A lot of times we feel anger because we've experienced injustice, or we've experienced something that seems like a wrong for us, right? But on the other side of it, you have to understand that this was bringing injustice. This ended because that was your justice, for you to be on the other side of it. This is leading you towards your justice. Yeah, don't let pride get in your way. Don't let pride of, you know, I should have been right, this should have been it, that should have been, you know, like I said, you know, oh, well, this is just only third or fourth choice. It might be, but it's the right choice. And Spirit is showing you that. Look at the bigger picture. Battery low. I literally just took you off the charge. Yeah, some of you might be feeling really low, might be feeling kind of like, oh, you know, if you're feeling kind of drained in this energy, it's because of all these retrogrades that are going on right now. You know, just sleep a little extra if you can, you know, and keep going through it. 4:40 down on the clock, so you guys might want to look that up. Really stood out to me. Yeah, exactly. Your commitment is being tested, even though you're feeling low energy, even though Spirit is asking you, understand you're right here at the finish line. Conclusions are within reach, right? You're right here at the finish line. Keep pushing through. Meditate and contemplate, right? Go inside and find and ground yourself and find yourself, okay? Throughout all of this energy, you and your loved ones are safe. Understand that. All right, you guys. I hope that you're enjoying this. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that this gave you some, I know I said that twice. Really hope that you're enjoying this, okay? Third time's the charm. I hope this gave you some clarity is what I was trying to say. I hope this brought some love and light and some clarity into your life, okay? For some of you guys, you might be dealing with somebody who's being a little persistent in your life. Like Spirit is just saying, do not let this person, this place, this thing, this persistency of this energy, right, slow you down, okay? Understand that luck is on your side, okay? Nothing is gonna come from this person sending you all this negative energy, not for you, okay? Right? Keep showing the world who you really are, okay? Make sure that you're bringing love for yourself in this situation, okay? And forgiveness. You know, you don't have to be like, oh, this person's my best friend or anything like that, you know, but have understanding. Understand that these people come into our lives to teach us a lesson, right? That, you know, be grateful to the Creator, be grateful to Spirit, the universe, whatever you want to say, for allowing this person to come into your life, because it showed you the changes in you that you really needed to make, right? So that you could see that. We've been talking about that a lot. I feel like We're having this shift out of a lot of us are choosing to shift out of these karmic cycles. And that's beautiful. Okay, I'm hearing pull one more. Wow. That's exactly what I was just talking about. Thank you, Spirit. 9, responding, not reacting, right? Like I was talking about with the emotions, right? The only control we have is in how we respond to the hand we are dealt. Hello? Right? It's about, we are not defined by these negative things that happen to us. We are defined by how we grow from them. We are defined about how we get off and we get up and we dust ourselves off, right? And we keep on going afterwards. Keep on going, even though we don't deny them, we don't run away from them, we don't bury them in our subconscious, we face them. We learn our lessons and we move on. Truly move on and let go, forgive. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Allow this mask here to melt away. Right? That's also that pride, right? Don't let pride get in your way. Don't let your ego get in your way. Right? Because a lot of time your ego will tell you, no, hold on to that anger because you're so justified. You're justified in being angry. And you are. You can be justified in being angry. But not holding on to it forever. Not holding the grudge. Not, I refuse to let go. I refuse to forgive. I mean, you're a grown up and you can make your own choices. But Spirit is telling you that holding on to those negative emotions only matches you to that other person's frequency. It only matches you to the karmic energy that put those emotions into you. Rise above. You know, understand, oh wow, I got angry because I shouldn't deal with this. So don't deal with it and move on. And don't deal with it again from anybody else. All right, you guys. You guys know how I have to have like 30 different goodbyes. Well, I hope this clearing the fog really helped you. Let me know how you guys are enjoying these clearing the fogs, if they're really helping you, or if it's kind of just like, let me know in the comment section down below. Like I said before, I really hope that this message is finding you in love and light and abundance, okay? And that this has brought some clarity and light into your life, okay? If you are not subscribed, think about subscribing to the channel, okay? Especially if this resonated. Check out some of my old, I only have one other one. I have another Clearing the Fog for August. So you can check that out if this resonated for you, okay? Or check out some of my other messages, especially my zodiac signs or my signs that I just uploaded, okay? So check those out too, okay? And if you are subscribed, thank you, lovely. Thank you for being here again for another video. Either way, whether you subscribe or you don't, I really appreciate the interaction on the channel. Thank you for being here and exchanging the energy. I really appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, lovelies.